Yes, Matt 605. Matt 605. We are doing it. We are stepping on it. That means that we are from day one. We have been planting these seeds of prosperity uh, in our mind. We have been planting the seeds of affluence all around us. We have been planting the seeds of success uh, in our own land. Matt 605. This is a wealth building exercise. It's a wealth building exercise to go from being barren to becoming fruitful, to go from the grass to grace. This message reaching you this very day is for you to recognize that treasures are buried in three places. Treasures are buried in three places. Treasures number one is buried in the tests that you go through in life, challenges that you go through in life. When you find a solution to any single challenge, any single test that humanity is going through, it's a potential for you to blow up and become a millionaire. And that we have done here. We have the right antidote. Treasures. Recognize the fact that treasures was buried for us, left behind by our own ancestors. But yes, me and you do not benefit from the inventions, DNA to inventions that they left behind because it was stolen. Their heritage, their fine arts, their sciences, their technology, treasures was left behind by our own ancestors. We recognize the fact that it was stolen, but we also want you to know that there is also an assurance for them that these very treasures, the same treasures, are also buried in our veins, in our blood, in our DNA, in our lineage. In other words, what it takes is for you, not just for you to wake up, but for you to become aware with our spiritual exercises. And when you become aware, you then begin to tap. You begin to see it resurface. You begin to see it. If your fathers were great orators, you begin to see it come back again. If your fathers were great marketers, you begin to see it come back again. If you see, no human being came here without these treasures, without these talents. Yes, buried in the pyramids, and it has been robbed, and it has been hidden from us. We understand that, but this is not the time to chant measures or to complain or to murmur. Upon awareness, know that these same treasures, our own ancestors also had a way of making sure that it is buried inside our. You know, there's a mark that every true Hebrew, every Igbo receives that is called Inki, right here. Many people don't know what that Inki is. It is going away, but it didn't start today. It started all the way from the ancient days. This is what we are planted here online, Hebrew secrets. These are people that their hands are tested. Any land that you go and you don't see the Hebrew or the Hebrew, know that nothing, you cannot do anything to prosper in every land. Wrong, because every part of the world, we are Hebrew is scattered. Looking for what? Looking for wealth. So allow the Hebrews to teach you now how to build wealth. The third one, where the treasures are hidden, I am going to explain, but that is after the ritual that unfolds our future, that unfolds our destiny is completed. The LTBLIGHT member that brought you here knows that you will not be the same again. Like you now begin to build that treasure here on earth. This is just that day, another day to welcome abundance into our life with Maat 605. Take this very Maat, plant it today. Begin to plant it in the life of your own children, in their psychology. Begin to plant it in their intelligence. Begin to plant it amongst your people. Begin to plant it in your schools. Begin to plant it in your land, in your public places, and begin to see the change manifest. Yes, we recognize the fact that there are treasures, great potentials in our tests in life. Treasures buried by our own ancestors in the Great Pyramids, which was stolen, which was plundered by the enemy, by the destroyer. But we also recognize the fact that that same treasures, even though it was stolen, is also buried in our blood, and we're going to begin to unearth it with our spiritual exercise. The one who brought you here knows that you begin to enrich your life. Follow successful people and you too become successful. It's a very short presentation that we're making here today. In this very 650th day, it's a clarion call. It's a historic call to you. Download the LTBLIGHT building secrets. It's Hebrew secrets. That is what we called it. Begin to use it. Begin to tap it. Follow the best builders and begin to build well on it. Don't be afraid. Okay, you cannot be afraid when you download the Hebrew secrets. What is going to happen is this: you're going to download it. You're going to see exactly the dimensions, the degrees that was followed by your own ancestors to begin to build. Okay, and you have to follow it. Do not build with a matrix. Okay, allow the sun to shield you by His grace. The third treasures that was hidden. You see, without the inner eyes, how can you be able to see the gold underneath your feet that you're stepping upon? The land that you're stepping upon is holy, is blessed, is glorious. How can you be able to tap the energy from the universe? You see, when you become an inventor or an investor, you become great and a millionaire. Let's leave it at that. You see, download the LTBLIGHT well building plan, for goodness sake, and begin to use the 12 patent exercises to begin to unearth the treasures that is buried in your tests that you go through in life, in the problems that you go through in life. Unearth it, that is buried in your blood today, in your bloodline today, your DNA today. Unearth it, the treasures that is buried on your ground. Your ancestors was tapping it, the herbs of the earth, to heal and become great medicine men, great bronze workers, great metal workers. What happened today? Any single invention after the destroyer came in, we are returning you back to know who you are within. Two eyes can only mislead you, can only lead you out there, can only let you see it out there. But the inner eyes can only lead you within, can only lead you to begin to know the treasures to tap, the energies to tap. Okay, we've done noble to this very 605th day call to return back to buy and sell on it and to begin to build that wealth on it. Okay, and we know you're going to embrace it, and you're going to begin to tap from the universal energies. Do be well. This is LTBLIGHT Coach, Premier member number 1, COACHEMEN. I'm going to sign off now. Do be well. Remember, it's a 1001 day journey. We'll be here till the last day. Do be here with us, okay? Subscribe to this very video at the end of the video. Like it, pass it on, promote it, share it amongst our community, and let us begin to see that very change.